need to go inside. We can just hang out and play with this pig.
Weird people, a 3-hour wait for barbecue, farmhouse beer on a farm, and a catastrophe that would leave us questioning this whole trip. Stick around and we'll fill in the gaps on this and more in this episode of Leon's Great Escape. What does it mean to be weird? It's relative, a matter of perspective. It's important to the residents of Austin. Keep Austin Weird is a slogan adopted by the Austin Independent Business Alliance to promote small business in Austin, Texas. But why? We'll need to talk about megamarts and the Industrial Revolution to make this make sense. As we get more detached from where our food comes from and how products are made, it's becoming weird or foreign to have a connection to our commodities. Don't get me wrong, I love Amazon Prime and buying cheap stuff from Walmart. Technology, and specifically the Industrial Revolution, is homogenizing us. It's not evil, it's efficient. This is the natural course that market patterns would predict. If we want everyone to be the same, this guy did, then let's do nothing. Austin ain't down with that. Maybe we should talk about Aaron Franklin. Aaron's interest in barbecue started with backyard cookouts that he and his wife and business partner Stacy would throw. They had no idea what they were getting themselves into when they opened up a small barbecue trailer on the side of an Austin interstate in 2009. Today, crowds stand in line for hours just to get a taste of his mouth-watering brisket. Who would spend 3 hours waiting in line for barbecue? This guy. And he'll pull his daughter and wife along for the ride, clawing and screaming in the radiant Austin sun. Franklin's is a worthwhile experience. The folks that we met in line, we now consider friends. We exchanged contacts, stories, and sipped on Lone Star beer while sweating off some calories that we would soon repay in earnest. You can purchase said beer from the liquor store down the street or direct from Franklin's if you want. It's less expensive to pick it up from the liquor store, but you do you. Keeping Austin weird is great. I'm not a Luddite, I embrace change, and I'm excited by it, but I appreciate diversity and options. Seems like Austin is walking the line well. I truly don't want this show to be about me lambasting freeway systems or drivers, but I am certain that Interstate 35 was designed by someone on their final day before retirement. They had maybe 20 minutes before it was time to go celebrate their 40 years of an illustrious career and hard work, so they scribbled something down on a napkin, and that's what was built. I was able to obtain the original draft. Okay, it's out of my system. We never got the hang of the freeway. Maybe you'll do better. Traffic is a real thing in Austin, so be ready for that. In pursuit of the best beer in the nation, one must stop at Jester King. This is Farmhouse beer, and they're one of the best there is at making it. The grounds are easy on the eyes, and they offer food there. They've also created a bathroom out of an Airstream, so there's that. There is a play area for the tots, and adults can toss beanbags in rousing games of cornhole. They also grow their own hops, which you can check out on the premises.
Let's go to the Thinkery.
Thinkery is crack cocaine for a 2-year-old. It's also not a place that you'd want to go if you were hungover. We saw kids there from age 2 to 12 having a ball, and parents are encouraged to get involved. This is from their website. Thinkery is where Austin's children and their families come to enjoy play-based, inquiry-rich, hands-on learning experiences. That's a lot of hyphens. You could spend all day here, unless you're hungover. Pepper didn't want to leave. We need to thank our good friend and local Austin resident Jessica for this tip, and double thank her for her recommendation of Barton Creek and Zilker Park. These are both eye-bulging amazing, and they're free to visit. Behold. I know what you're thinking. He hasn't discussed tacos at all in this episode. Fear not. Torchy's Tacos is where you go to get, well, tacos and queso. Queso is a religion in Texas. Most folks will have an opinion on who has the best and where you should go. I don't know that Torchy's is the best, but it's absolutely worth trying. They also have on-the-nose names that I appreciated, like Trailer Trash or the Double Wide Taco. They put chicken fried steak in a taco.
I'm here at Torchy's. I just had a chicken fried steak taco, and it's everything you would imagine it to be. This is just a fried chicken taco, and it's serious.
This food is innovation, and oh so gluttonous. It's a food sinner's heaven. Shout out to our buddy Will for this tip. Oh, and it's a chain. I wish them well in their future expansion and world domination. Since we're on the subject of tacos, breakfast tacos are a thing here as well. We didn't seek out nearly enough of these, but I can attest to the quality of Joe's Bakery. Cheap and delightful. They gotta work on their lighting though, it's dark in there. It's family friendly in Austin. We were told this in line at Franklin's as well as by a handful of other locals. They want to keep a small town feeling, even with a population close to 1 million. That's a point in favor of residency for us here. We really dig it. How about music? It's not super easy to enjoy live music with a little one, but we managed to squeeze a little bit in. There is a place called the Rainy Street District, where all the young 20-somethings and us old toots can walk around and grab a pint. It's a residential turned commercial row, boasting bars and remodeled bungalows, upscale eateries, and food trucks, says someone on a blog that I forgot to write down so I could credit them. However, as soon as the dark falls, they'll turn you away if you're not of age. So go there early if you're traveling with tinies. That's where we heard some tunes and imbibed on quality craft beer at Craft Pride. Craft Pride was happy to have us and our pup on their patio. We also popped into Stubbs and caught a sound check and had some appetizers. If you're driving around the country, then you do yourself a disservice to miss this town. We stayed in another KOA out of convenience. This campground was in Austin East, and it took a bit of driving to get into the action of the town. But their sandlot was cool, Pepper enjoyed it, and Candace liked their 24/7 air-conditioned laundromat. Pro tip, bring your credit card. The machines don't take cash. Thanks KOA for another clean and hospitable stay near a fun city. Maybe it's time I belabor our setup for seeing this fine country. Dahlia, our dog, and I drive in a 37-foot motorhome, otherwise known as a 2018 Fleetwood Bounder 36H. Dahlia enjoys attempting to crawl between my feet and the brake and acceleration pedals. It's a game we play, where I curse her out and she relentlessly continues. Candace and our daughter drive behind in our Kia Sportage. We've set it up in this manner because we want to be able to tour a town once we get there, and our motorhome isn't nimble. Pro tip, initially we thought we'd be able to tow our Kia behind our motorhome, but it isn't as simple as it would appear. What we'd find out is that we wanted to do something called flat towing, or towing 4 wheels down. Alas, the Kia is not able to do such a thing. I'll include more information on this down below. We figured it out before we left on a road trip, but we decided to hold off on getting a new vehicle until we reached Texas for various reasons. Well, we're in Texas, so it's probably time to get a new car, right?
Ah, victory.
What do you mean?
I found us a new car, and it's in Humble, Texas, which is in between our next destination and our following destination.
I made the executive decision to lower our trade-in value the day before we went to sell it.
Okay, to make things interesting, I accidentally backed into our Kia Sportage that we were going to sell this weekend. So that's fun. I heard bottles. Here's the story of what happened. I hear bottles jingling in the back of the rig, so I walkie and I say, hey, I'm gonna check the bottles that are jingling in the back of the rig. We just left camp. We just left Austin, where we were staying, and I slammed the rig into park. So I think apparently I actually put it into reverse. And then I go to check, and the next thing you know, I hear a horn, and I run up to the front, and then I hear a crunch. So our RV rolled back into our other car. And luckily everybody's okay. So now we're gonna go get a new car. And our trade-in value has gone down.
We're not 100% on the safety of driving the Kia at this time. So we've reduced our travel speed to a max of 55 miles per hour, and we'll limp along until we get to Houston, where we think we may have found the proper tow vehicle. This minor mistake happened so fast, and it'll put the jitters to you. It certainly gave us pause and rocked our confidence. Moral of the story? Slow down. Stay present, or receive cosmic presents. Look for that bumper sticker coming this fall. That all said, we're safe, and we'll keep on keeping on. On to Houston. in fact. We're headed that way to visit my cousin and to check out Livingston, which is an hour outside of the city. Thanks for tuning in, and please do drop us a comment to say hello. We'd love to hear from you.